Okay, I gotta make this video fast before baby Ned appears and, I don't know, takes this tripod away from me or something like that. I just sent out an email newsletter about this. This just arrived Friday of last week, I think. Maybe it was Monday. Maybe it arrived this week, like Monday or something. Doesn't matter. Eric Texier, Adele. So this is, get right down here. It's nice and personal down here. So Eric Texier, this is his white Cote de Rhone. Eric Texier makes a bunch of other awesome things, like a white Brazem from, I want to say it's Rhone and stuff. White Chateauneuf du Pape and things. This is Claret and Marsanne. How often do you see Claret, the white grape from the Rhone? Not often. I'll answer the question for you because I know the answer here. Not a common, there's almost none here because I drank it all. Not now, but earlier. Previously. Yesterday, the day before. Still smells amazing. Organically farmed, 20-year-old vines, granitic soil. I'm assuming that this comes from the Saint-Julien and Saint-Alban village area, which is like in between the southern and northern Rhone, sort of on the edge. It's in the western hills, western side of the Rhone Valley. That is the right-hand side of the river because the river is flowing south to the Mediterranean. Hand-harvested, sorted, direct press, fermented in concrete, and then aged in concrete on the lees. I don't know for how long. It smells tropical. It smells beautiful. Peachy, creme brulee, lemon zest, some pineapple, honeysuckle, really like ripe honeydew. It's very pretty, but it's like an intense aroma. It's fresh, but I don't think there's any way that somebody would mistake this. Anybody who like really knows wine, I don't think anybody would mistake this for Chardonnay or Sauvignon Blanc. It's just totally different. Gosh, it has this awesome mid palate. It's ripe. Like again, it has these like savory like lemon curd, creme brulee flavors and richness on the mid palate, and this creaminess from the aging on the lees, and the creaminess extends through the finish. But it's 12% alcohol, and so this is the thing, I'm saying these things, creme brulee and lemon curd and stuff, that make you think like big and lush and expansive. And this has a lot of flavor, and it's relaxed, and it's like broad on the palate. But because it's only 12% alcohol, it's still bright and fresh. It's not heavy. It's not unctuous. It's not thick. Man, what is that? It's not passion fruit. Like a meaty white grapefruit? It's not quince. It's not really gooseberry. I was tasting that yesterday out of a muscadet. Anyway, it has good acidity, but the acidity isn't that intense. It's more that, like, because it's not super ripe and super alcoholic, the acidity that it has shines, but Claret and Marsanne are never really acidic white grapes. And then it has saltiness in the mid palate too that underpins the rich sort of like textural, like creamy thing that it's got, creamy like creme brulee thing that it's got going on. But again, because it's not like big and unctuous, it doesn't need a lot of salt or a lot of acidity. So it's very tasty. and dynamic and stuff on the palate, but it is still really refreshing and beautiful because it's not that heavy. It's that the restraint allows those other flavors to really shine. Claret is not a big, it's not a super intense acidic grape, and it's not a really big fat grape. It's usually a slightly more retiring, like pretty, elegant, white flowers, stuff like that. This is just gorgeous, and I think this is the best vintage I've ever had of Eric Texier's Adele Cotes Blanc. So I actually, if it's not too late, hopefully it's not too late, because there's a point in the summer where it's just like, it's too hot, and so they're just like, nope, not going to ship wine, too dangerous, not going to do it. But maybe if I place a PO like tonight, I can get more of this before it gets too hot. I don't know. I'm going to try, because this is freaking awesome.